Hello, welcome. My name is Kat, and if you can't tell from the title of this video, surprise, I am pregnant. If you've been following us on this journey, then you know from my previous videos that I didn't have any updates in my previous videos, that we were told to wait. And so we were waiting because we went through a miscarriage, and I ended up pregnant while we were waiting. If you haven't been following us on this journey, my name is Kat and my husband's name is Josh, and we have been doing infertility treatments for 1 whole year, but been trying for 2 years. We got pregnant off of an IUI last round. It ended in a miscarriage at 5 weeks, and at the clinic they tell us that we have to wait for our next cycle to start so that hormones are balanced, and so your body has time to heal, I guess is what they said. And we were waiting for my next cycle to start, even though I don't start my own cycles, so they were waiting until it was time for one to start so then I could go on Prevera if I didn't start one. Lo and behold, took a pregnancy test and I'm pregnant. So I thought I would throw this clip in before I started showing like me finding out, and I'm in absolute shock. And just for the first few clips after this one, I am just like in absolute shock. And so be kind, because last month was a miscarriage, so it was extremely scared for the first few clips. Now I'm unbelievably happy because everything is looking good this time. While I am filming this, we are guessing that I'm about 6 weeks-ish. We don't know for sure until we have an ultrasound and have measurements and all of that. Because since we did this naturally, I don't know when I ovulated. I don't know when anything went down. But the reason I'm throwing this in before I just automatically start putting the clips up is I realized I didn't really explain everything like in those first clips because I was in such shock. So I thought I'd throw this in that no, we were not doing letrozole or Clomid or anything. Yeah. We are unbelievably happy, but we are also in absolute shock. But if you watch all the way to the end of the video, then you will notice you're in the same clothing as the last video. That's because I realized I don't have anything to start this video. So I was like, I better film something really quick. But yeah, so surprise to everyone. This little miracle baby just, decided to be like, yeah, you know what, this sounds like a good day. Okay, here we go. I don't know. But, yeah. Let's just get into the clips of me finding out and all the tests I took and all of the blood work and all of that fun stuff. So, have fun watching this craziness. So, I'm in absolute shock right now. I don't know if I should be excited or not. Kind of freaking out a little bit. I took a pregnancy test and I was not filming it, obviously. I'm in the kitchen, and no, I did not take it in here. I took it in the bathroom, but the babies were crying that they wanted food, so I brought the test in here. I put it down on the counter on, paper, and I fed the babies, and then I looked over within the time period, and because I had a timer set, and it's positive. And I was not filming this because I did not think it would be. And now I don't know what to do. Yeah, let me show you. Oh, come on, focus. Oh, come on, focus. Ugh, I'm filming this on my cell phone, and obviously my cell phone is not wanting to focus, but you can still see it even out of focus. Oh my gosh. So I have no idea what to think right now. And I don't know if I should be excited. I have no symptoms. I mean, my boobs are slightly sore. I took a pregnancy test on Friday and nothing, like complete zero. I took a pregnancy test on Saturday, complete zero. And so I was thinking, I don't know what to think. The clinic opens in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna call them. I was supposed to start Provera this week. I don't know what to think, and I'm sorry if this is shaky because I'm doing it on my cell phone, which means I'm just holding my cell phone. Well, yeah, I will let you guys know. I don't know what to think. I honestly, I want to cry because I'm happy, but I don't know if I should be. Okay, I will let you guys know what the clinic says. Okay, so I was going back through and rewatching my video of me freaking out that I found out I was pregnant, and then realized the video that I started after that of explaining like what the clinic said, the audio was gone. Don't know what happened, but video was playing fine, and then suddenly the audio cut off out of nowhere. So I have to refilm it, which is fine, but so the clinic told me, well, actually maybe I should start with the reason I was freaking out in that video is because I did not think that I would get pregnant because we had not done any infertility treatments. No IUI, no Clomid, no letrozole, trigger shot, nothing. I'm not even on progesterone, nothing. And because after the miscarriage, they had said, we're gonna wait a month, and then when you start your period the next month, we will start the next treatment. But they don't do it until the following period after the miscarriage. And so I was like, okay. I was mad, but I figured that's probably what's best for my body, I guess. And so the reason I took a pregnancy test was because I was supposed to call the clinic to tell them, hey, my period started, or hey, my period hasn't started, I need Provera. So I took it out of just, I need to take it because they're probably going to ask, have you taken a pregnancy test before we give you Provera? Did not expect at all for it to be positive. I honestly am still in shock, and it's been 3 days after I found out. Yes. And I still don't, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I'm in absolute shock, and I can't believe that I'm pregnant, if that makes sense. Like, my brain's not letting me believe I'm pregnant until, I don't know when, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm freaking out because of the miscarriage, and so I'm just extra worried. I don't know what's going on with me. But anyway, so the clinic told me, okay, then please come in and we're going to draw your blood. And everyone in the clinic, well, not everyone in the clinic, but you know, my nurse and my doctor and the secretary, who I know all of them by first name now, they all told me, really? Are you sure it was positive? Like, this is odd. Like, usually your body, I guess, doesn't let you get pregnant after a miscarriage. I don't know nothing how it works, but they were all very like, this is weird. And so they drew my blood, and I got the results later that night. They were at 52, so really low. My first pregnancy, they were in 80 something, 87 or something. And so I don't know, maybe that's the reason I can't wrap my head around being pregnant, because one, I had no inkling that I would be pregnant. I mean, I felt slightly off, but I thought that was just stress because school started back, and so life has been chaotic and hectic. But I don't know. So maybe it's I didn't know I was gonna get a positive pregnancy test. Maybe it's my levels are just so low that I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't know what it is. But I feel bad saying that I can't get excited about this pregnancy. Like, I mean, I'm happy and I'm excited, but everything in my heart is telling me not to be, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But I go back tomorrow, Friday, to see if my numbers have doubled. So that's where we're at right now while I'm filming this, and I don't know. I guess we'll see on Friday, but I know for the IUI they do 2 HCG tests, and then they just schedule you for an early ultrasound. I don't think I want them to do that. That's what happened last time, and I knew something was wrong, so I went in and told them I wanted blood work and I was having a miscarriage. So I think I'll schedule the ultrasound, but I think I'm also going to schedule a few days after Friday's blood work to see if it's continuing to double. But that's the point we're at right now, and I think I'm in shock. But yeah, so there's the update, and I will update you tomorrow when I know the results of Friday's test. So we'll see. Okay, so this is actually the Monday after I had my second blood test on Friday. I wasn't able to film. They called me about like 5 o'clock at night, and then Saturday and Sunday we were busy, so I'm filming before I start my Zoom meetings to teach today. Hey, don't chew on that. So what happened at the Friday blood test? I got the call about 5 o'clock, I would say, and they told me that my levels were 256. So that's higher than the last time. And so last time, if you haven't seen it, my numbers started at 87, I believe, and then the 2 or 3 days later it was 186, I believe. It was around there, like 1 or 2 numbers off. And this time my numbers went from being 52 to the 3 days later being 256. So they said that that looks better than last time. And they told me that they think I caught it early and that they believe I'm not as far along as my apps would claim. They think it's only like 4 days off, but that still makes kind of a difference. So last time they wanted to schedule my ultrasound only a week out because they knew exactly when I had ovulated and everything because I did IUI. This time they think I'm about 4 to 5 days. They think I caught it early, and I'm noticing I think you are wiggling. Ugh, okay, hold on. Okay, hopefully that stops the wiggling. I have you on my little setup that I have for teaching, and it kind of wiggles sometimes because it's a very cheap food tray. But anyway, so they think I'm caught it early, so they actually scheduled the ultrasound for 2 weeks out instead. So today is the 14th. And so I wouldn't go in for an ultrasound until the 25th. Oh, and this is in September. So 2 weeks seemed like forever, and I told her on the phone, this is what happened last time. I came in for blood work. I was pregnant. I came in for my second blood work. You guys said everything looked good. And then only 4 days? No, not even that. 3 days? Let's see, it was on Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, oh, actually it was about 3 days because I noticed it was getting lighter, and then I talked to my husband. So I told her that that's what happened and that I'm worried that that might happen again. Okay. So my cats were going absolutely crazy, so I'd stopped the video, so sorry if the angle is different. And let's see, where was I? Oh, so she told me she didn't want me to come in the middle of the week. She wanted me to be relaxed because she knows I'm teaching, and so she said, I know you don't teach on Fridays, just come in next Friday so that you're not having to stress about I'm having to go to the clinic to get blood work done before teaching and being all stressed out. So she told me to just come on Friday and to try to do my best to be calm and positive thoughts, and she told me not to take pregnancy tests, but of course I am. So I will be inserting those, and I'm sure you've noticed. And they are dark, and so I'm trying my best to stay hopeful. And so Friday seems like an eternity away, but I'm trying my best to stay hopeful. I don't know how I'm going to do my Zoom meetings with the cats going absolutely insane. I stayed home so that I could be home with them, and now I'm like, maybe I should have went to the school to teach. But anyway, this is probably all over the place because I'm stressed about teaching and concerned about pregnancy, and I'm starting to become a little more, I was always excited, but a little more actually like less worried, more excited, if that makes sense. My pregnancy tests last pregnancy never got as dark as they are right now. My numbers never got as high as they are right now, so I'm trying my best to stay hopeful and positive thoughts and lots of prayers, and yeah. So I will update you on Friday, and I'm trying my best to take pregnancy tests every other day instead of every single morning. So they will actually kind of slow down a little bit. Took one this morning, then I'll take one Wednesday. And then since I'm having my blood work done, I don't even know if I'll take one on Friday, but I probably will. But yeah, I'll update you then. Bye. Okay, so I just got off the phone with the clinic, and my Friday blood test came back. They usually expected at this time frame is what they estimate off of about 5,000. Mine was 7,514. So my numbers are looking great. I don't have any more blood work or anything until next Friday. I go to my first ultrasound, and she informed me that Josh is allowed to come. Finally, like, they weren't allowing any dads in with the ultrasounds or anything, and she told me no. For this, they actually do at the clinic. They just don't let it be very well known. And so he gets to come and see it too. So I'm super excited. And I'm still going to try to video if they will allow me to. And yeah, so I think I'm going to end this video here. And I will make probably another video of ultrasounds and all of that fun stuff. Yeah, I don't know how many ultrasounds I get to do, but I do know that the clinic offers an early pregnancy, what is it called? I always forget the name. Monitoring, I guess is the word, because the hospital, the OBGYN, because they're in the hospitals, but anyway, they don't start seeing pregnant women until 9 weeks, and so in fertility clinics, they'll want to know what's going on with your body and your babies before the 9 weeks. So they offer an early pregnancy or pregnancy monitoring. So I probably will be doing that, and I know that goes until 9 weeks. So I don't know how many ultrasounds I get to do or any of that, but even if it's only one ultrasound, I'm still gonna try my hardest to video if they will let me. I hope they let me, because I also know my mom would like to see, and I'm sure my husband's mom would like to see, and so I'm really hoping they let us video, but you will see. But I'm in shock still, but I am so unbelievably excited. And yeah, if you would like to follow us on this journey, I recommend clicking subscribe, and we'll see what happens. This is a complete shock, and oh my gosh. Yeah, so I recommend clicking subscribe to follow us, and be on the lookout for an ultrasound video. Bye!